what's called the 4 hour. And this is what we have going on here. Right? Here's what we got right here. Thanks for the roses, guys. Who's that? Bitcoin free. All right, guys. Here's where we go. Appreciate the roses, guys. So here we go. Anytime that you're trading, guys, the very first thing that you want to trade on in the academy, we focus on very simple trades. We use the 4 hour to find the trend, and then we trade the 2 hour and the 1 hour trades as well. We use the 5 minute for the entry. So this is going to be an example of finding a trend. Currently in the XRP trend, we had a green moon, right? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Appreciate it. Shout out. Don't forget to follow Bitcoin. I love it. Bitcoin, baby. Follow your Bitcoin. Bitcoin, baby. Follow Bitcoin. Let's go, guys. So look here. Here's your 4 hour moon right here, guys. When you see this pop in right here, guys, you go up to the top. And what you're seeing is the green moon on the 4 hour means that we're going to have our trend. So if you watched the previous video, you'd realize where we enter our trends, how we get in it. But we're going to go over it here as well. We have a 4 hour moon hits right here. And let's repeat how we get into our 4 hour trade, right? And what are our 4 hour trades, right? So take a look here. We have our top trades, 90% of trade moons, but here, top trade, 4 hour moon color with volume matching, green is along, right? So let's go here. This is a very simple 4 hour moon right here, guys. Thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate the follow. Let's get into this. So we have a 4 hour green moon, right? You see this moon right here? You see how that moon is green right there? That means we have a trade hitting. Now, inside the Discord, there is a place where you can look for alerts. Go find your alerts, and you're going to put an alert on the 4 hour moon. So when they cross over, you get a text message. So if you're playing with your dog, playing with the cat, playing with the kids, playing with the wife, sleeping at work, whatever you're doing, you will get a text message that there's a green moon. When that green moon hits, what do? We slide over and we go to our 5 minute. How do we enter a trade, VC? We enter the trade on the 5 minute. So now, I'm going to go to the 5 minute, and I'm going to take a look at where I would enter this trade on the 5 minute. Very simple to do. We slide down, and what I'm looking for is that little box that we made, and here is where that 4 hour green moon hit. Very simple. And what happens on the 5 minute VC? Well, we get a green 4 hour moon somewhere in this area here, right? The next thing that we need to happen is we need the RSI, which is the relative strength index, to basically go back down and retest so that we can get the best volume moving up, right? Because we always expect every push to have a pullback, right? So this is what we talk about being greedy, right? You want to be greedy in the fact that you want to have the best possible entry, right? So you want all the pullbacks to happen so that you can find the lowest entry price, which basically makes you more profit and saves you from losing more, right? It's a very simple concept. So here's what we have. Once we have the 4 hour moon, right, which we've seen, we have a text message. The text message goes there. That's how you set alerts. Go inside the Discord in the academy. We have the alerts set up. We set up the alerts. It's very simple, right? Set your alerts up to tell you that you have a green moon on your 4 hour. You get a text message. You go check it out. You go to the 5 minute. This is where you're going to find the lowest entry. Very simple, okay? Here's how it goes. What you're going to do is look at the 5 minute. The alarm went off somewhere in here, right? Okay, it's a 4 hour candle, so it's going to trigger, it's going to flash, it's going to send a text message somewhere in these candles, right? Somewhere in these 5 candles in this 5 minute area, it's going to tell you. When you get here, you look at the RSI and you realize that the RSI is already headed down, and what you wanted to do is touch the bottom area, right? So you're still waiting. Now the problem is the RSI is working out perfectly, but there's a red moon. Now you can't enter a long or a short if the moon doesn't agree with you. So on here, we're looking for a long. So right here, thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate the follow. Right here, we have a red moon, so which means we would have to wait for this red moon to go back into a green moon before we enter. Now, while we're waiting for that to happen, this trade is going to be a trade for you. So what you would do is you would now, since you have a 4 hour alert set on the 4 hour XRP moon, you would now go here and say, I need to know when the 5 minute moon changes color. So you would now put an alert on the XRP 5 minute moon for this current trade, and you would delete it later so it's not ringing every 10 minutes for you, right? So right now you would set up a moon, a crossover. It's called a cross. It is in the alerts. XRP is one of the ones I show how to set the alerts. You would set this up for your MACD cross, and you would just put when it crosses to send you a text. So you can go back to cooking dinner, playing with the dog, chasing the cat, beating the children's for discipline when they're bad. I'm just kidding, guys. Never beat your kids, right? But you would get a text message, right? Very simple. So you get a text message. Here it goes. As you come along, and as you move across, you have a red moon here. Now, we can't enter this trade until we get a green moon. So we go back to what we're doing. Now, you're like, yo, VC, why am I setting alerts? Because this could take 45 minutes. This actually took 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 115, 120, 130, 140. This took almost 2 hours to get a green moon. The green moon finally hit right here. You get a text message. Beep, 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 beep. Yo, John, 5-minute green moon. You then go, holy shit, it's been 2 hours. And you're like, oof. And you go back over to your trading. You're like, all right, I got to get in there. Now you pull it up and you see that there's a green moon and you see a green trend, right? And your volume's already hit the bottom and it's pushing up so that everything's reset and you enter your trade right here, right? This is the first trade that you enter and then you rock and roll. And where do you sell this trade, VC? When you get the red moon text message. Red moon text message happened right here on this candle. You came in, took your profits, right? You sold right there. Now this is the candle it hit. I'm going to put you at the bottom of the next candle because I'm going to say that you took too long because you were in the bathroom and you didn't wash your hands, right? But either way, this candle, this move in this trade has bring you 2.7%, right? Which is basically 50, 100, 125% gains, right? Not a bad trade. Pretty good to get yourself set up. That's your first trade. Now, where do I enter the next trade on the 4 hour? Because I have a 4 hour green moon. So what's the rule? Normally the rule is a 4 hour green moon brings you 2 trades. A 2 hour green moon brings you 1 trade, right? A 1 hour green moon brings you 1 trade. So in this 4 hour moon, we're going to get 2 trades. Where's the next trade, VC? Very simple. Your alert. When the red moon crosses back over and becomes green again, you get a text message, right? Put little Jimmy down, change his diaper, go to your cell phone, here's your candle, your text message came in, you come in, you say, all right, I got to buy somewhere in here, here's your buy, right guys? You buy and you ride this up until when? The next red candle, which is right here. So take this profit up to that red candle right there. How much was that worth? 2.53%. So once again, we made 125% on our first trade, and now we made 50, 125% again. So let's just take some of that off and say you weren't the best at getting to your thing in time. Let's just say you made 200%, right? That means in this last 2 trades out of the 10 trades that we're doing, you just made 200%, right? You took $100 and you've just doubled $100 twice. So now you have 100, 100, 100. Now you have $300, guys. You guys get that, man? $300. There you go. Now, during this time frame, those are the 4 hour trades. That's the one you're in. You're rocking and rolling. Now, during that time frame, we also have the 2 hour trades, right? Let's go look at the 2 hour trades, right? Here's your 2 hour trades, right? So that is how you do a 4 hour trade. And I'm going to go ahead and mark this up for you guys and put this in the video. I'm going to stop this stream here. That is a 4 hour trade. There are your 2 trades that you made right there. And now those 2 trades you're out of until it resets. And you say, well, VC, what do you mean by when it resets? Well, go back to your 4 hours. Now, inside the 4 hours, you're going to have trades that are going to be 2 hours and 1 hour that you're going to be able to make. But I want to show you guys something here. What do I mean by a 4 hour moon has 2 trades, right? We took our 2 trades and we made our profits. Now, within those 2 trades, right, on our 4 hour moon, we're going to have profits in here that we can make right here, right? So there's a lot of profits before it goes red. The 2 trades that we made are literally right here, right? 1 and 2. And then we had a major pullback. Now on that pullback, when do we start looking for the 4 hour entry again, right? Well, anytime you get a major pullback, right? Now that you're on a 4 hour trade, you would start using the 2 hour and the 1 hour to make additional trades inside the 4-hour candle until the 4-hour moon becomes red, which is way down here, okay? Now, another trade that you guys can do, and let's say if you're not, you want to do what's called a position trade, right? This is where the 4 hour is really nice, right? A lot of times when you get that first green moon and you get on that 5-minute entry, you will hold that entry the entire time until you get a 2-hour red moon. So if you enter and you just want to buy and hold until the run is over, like forget about making the extra 800% on the ups and downs, you just want to make one solid move, right? And you're like, okay, you would enter the 4-hour green moon the same way. Enter on the 4-hour, go to the 5-minute, get the perfect entry on the 5-minute, and you would hold this entry until the 2-hour gets a red moon, okay? So this would be your entry way over here, right? And I want to show you guys something. This is called hodling, right? And you can hodl a little bit more, and it's very simple. You get a 4-hour, okay? Here's your 4-hour. Here's your entry. You got your entry, right? You're going along. You're going to sell on the 2-hour red moon. Here's your 2-hour red moon right here. You see that? On this candle, you would have sold on this candle somewhere here, right? Now, what would that have been in profits for you guys? So I'm going to put this wick right here. This is the 2-hour candle, right? That's where the 2-hour candle wicked for you, right? So let's take a look to see how your profits would play out by playing it this way, right? Because maybe you don't want to make so many trades. Maybe you just want to get into that one trade and you want to hold it a little bit longer, which is completely okay. This is the way I like to trade. I'm not a big guy on the ins and outs, but if you're watching it all the time, you can make the 5-minute pullbacks and make more money. But this is probably the safest trades right here when these are the long trades, right? Now, these particular trades, you would do a little bit differently. You wouldn't do a 50x on this trade because you're going into a longer thing. You would be trading more on a 30x, right? Well, I mean, you could ride with a 50x on this. This is fine. But a lot of times you want to go down to 30 to 50, right? Me personally, I keep it at 50 because that's the leverage I play. But if you're going to play these longer positions because it's a longer hold, you can slide into a 30x position, but nothing less than 30, right? 30 is just, that's already low. Personally, I would keep it at 50 because you had a really good entry already. So I would run the 50 position, right? Now, here's how it goes right here. So here's your 50x, right? We're going to sell on the 2-hour red moon. The 2-hour red moon, right? You go to your 2-hour, and what do you need to do? You need to set your alert that tells you when the 2-hour crosses, you get a text message, right? So here you go. Here's your 2-hour cross. You get a red moon. It crosses over. You get a text message somewhere in here that you need to sell. You need to sell immediately as soon as you get your text message, which means you would have took in somewhere in here with, you know, not doing that extra trade. Let's give you half this coin somewhere in between here. That still bring you a 3.8% gain, right? And that's meaning that you got in really late. You should have got in. You should have actually got out a lot earlier. You should have got out somewhere in this zone here where you would have been up maybe like 6%, 7%. And quite honestly, the one thing that we like to do is that once you get to a position where your 50x, right? Because right here you would have been moving up. Once you hit 100%, you move your stop loss to 50. When you hit 200%, you move your stop loss to 100. When you hit 300%, you go to 200. And this right here, so this would have took you on a peak here, would have had you literally sitting at about 400%. So your stop loss would have been at 300% profits, right? Which would have been right in that zone there. And that would have been, you would have got triggered out on your stop loss anyways because you're staying 100% behind. So you would have made 300% on that move. Now we made 200% going in and out quickly, and you would have made 300% by staying in there. So now the opportunities, when you look at it, is this is where I wanted to point this out, is that sometimes doing the longer trade and playing the 4-hour to the 2-hour moon ends up being more profit, less worry. And you got to always remember the more you trade, the more you pay to trade, right? So this trade right here would have been a 300% profit, right? Now, our other trades that we went in and out of, we got 200%, right? This trade right here, this simple strategy right here gave us our 300%. See how that works? Less trades, more money, right? So those are the two styles that you can use on your 4 hour to get yourself a good amount of profits without pushing yourself into trading more, right? So that's kind of like the trade that we want to see. A 4 hour trade and you sell on the 2 hour red moon, right? And that would be a simple percent for you guys. So less trading, simple profits, right? Now, it goes back and forth a lot. Sometimes you can make more money on the other one. Sometimes you make more money over here. But these two styles of trades right here are very easy to do. These are the Academy's simple trades, right? This gets you into a position. Now, and remember, we're doing our 50X's here. So that would be 300% right there, right? Very simple, 50X. Now, if you happen to do 30X, a little bit less, then what you would have made here was 90%, right? So 90% on there. Still doubling your money, not too bad. Okay. It's about 120% on there. All right, so that's the way to trade the 4 hour with the 2 hour moon, right? So that's a very simple thing. These videos, I'm going to have all new things made up because after talking to everybody and understanding where their mistakes are, in the Academy, we're able to actually adjust what we're seeing and fine tune the system, but we still enter on the 5 minute, correct? Who has the least fees on futures? So guys, if you want the least fees on futures, it's MEXC, guys. Go right here to my TikTok. We have a affiliate program with MEXC because all of our traders trade it. And this right here, when you click on this, they're doing $1,000 USDT beginner bonus. So go over here and there's a little line right there. Click that, scan that with your phone. Join MEXC. Lowest fees everywhere. We've been using it for months, and some of my traders have been using it for over a year. They love it. So MEXC, go to that video right there. You'll get some extra bonuses, and you get free airdrops, free coins. And they have a lot of things like projects that you can join and you can make a lot of money. Okay? So we use MEXC, right? Did you get that, Dan? That's the one we use. So join that, guys. Get yourself set up. All right, now, that's two ways to use the 4 hour trade, okay, guys? 4 hour trade, you still enter on the 5 minute. You can do where you do the 5 minute pullbacks and get in on those moons. You do 2 trades in the 4 hours, or you can do the 4 hour and just hold it until you get a 2 hour red moon and then you sell, right? And you're going to end up with about the same amount of money, and it's less stress of doing that. Now, the only thing that the other one does is when you sell on the 5 minute pullback is sometimes you get a bigger pullback, and then when you get in, you get a bigger run. So it can go back and forth, but on average, both those trades are going to double your money over a couple days on that trade. All right, guys? So that's pretty much what it is. So that's the 4 hour trade, but no matter what, we enter on the 5 minute RSI, okay? Now, where does the continuation of this trade go, right? The continuation of this 4 hour trade would happen is after we get a 2 hour red moon, where do we enter? This is where the 4 hour, the 2 hour, and the 1 hour trades layer on top of each other, right? Yes, KuCoin is way too high, bro. MEXC. Go to my videos. Go to my videos and join MEXC, bro. Use that code. You're going to get an extra bonus. You get up to $1,000 USDT. Go use my code, bro. That's the best one in there. It's an affiliate program. They take care of us. It's phenomenal, bro. And you can leverage up to 200x, which you shouldn't do. But every coin goes up to at least 50, which is what we use. And it's way better than MEXC. It's way better. I mean, MEXC is way better than Binance, KuCoin, and all those guys, right? It's way better, guys. If we get free coins, there's a lot of stuff that we get, guys. All right, so now, how does this 4 hour work in the 2 hour? 4 hour green moon, 2 hour red moon. As we move forward, when do we re-enter this 4 hour trade? When the 2 hour goes all the way back to a green moon, right? Here's your green moon. What does that mean? Yo, VC, what's that mean? That means we're going to enter on the 2-hour green moon, right? So on your 4-hour, if you sell on the 2-hour, you would be waiting for the 2-hour red moon to become a green moon again, right? And then that's your entry. So let's move this marker over here to this green moon. Let me get rid of this one. Now, let's go take a look at the 5-minute, because what happens when we get the 2-minute crossover alert again, because we sold on the 2-minute crossover and now we're waiting to rebuy on the 2-hour crossover, right? So we sit back and we wait for the 2-hour crossover to happen again, and here it goes right here. Now we need to go to the 5-minute and repeat the process of entering this trade. So let's pull this up, let's pull this down, and let's see where we're at. Here we go. Here's your 2-hour moon, happened right here. And what are we entering on? Here's your 5 minutes. We get a 2-hour moon, right? Boom, it triggers right here. When we get here, we realize that we have a 5-minute red moon, right? Which means what? We can't enter a trade. So we stay out, we set our alerts again for the 5-minute crossover. We go do whatever we need to do. It turns into a trend, doesn't matter. I'm playing with the dog, I'm watching the NFL, I'm watching the NBA. I don't really watch NFL too much. I'm watching NBA, I'm outside, I'm having a drink, I'm having a wine. You know, I go on, and all of a sudden, I get a message that the green moon is just triggered on the 5-minute. So I look at my phone, and what do I have? I have my green moon on my 5-minute. The RSI is completely bottom. Yes, so Kelly, every single time we go to enter a trade, we go to the 5-minute. The 5-minute, we want the RSI to go all the way back to the bottom. Why do we do that? It's because we want to be patient. By allowing the RSI to go all the way back to the bottom, that allows for all the pullbacks to happen, right? It allows all the pullbacks to happen. We want to see every pullback. We want to see every bounce. We want to see every level. We want the 5-minute to show us where the level is, right? Where's the floor before the bounce? So we let the RSI go all the way to the bottom. Now, during the time that we're waiting for the RSI to go all the way to the bottom, the moon might become red. The trend might become red, which is what we want, okay? Yes, you're going to learn today, because I just made this video, and you're going to go watch this video 4 times. And then you're going to teach everyone else about this one video, because this is how we trade. This is the only way we trade. Now, we wait for the pullback 100%. We're going to wait for that pullback, okay? When that pullback happens, we want to reset. We want a red moon. We want the moon to go back to green, right? We want the red moon to come in so that we can get in on the most positive volume. You don't want to buy a green candle. How many times do people hear that? Don't buy a green candle. Guys, guys, when you join the academy, okay, guys, go to the Discord, right? If you have any questions, go to the Discord. The link is underneath my followers. Hit the link, join the Discord. Ask anybody that's in the academy how to join the academy. Sign up for the academy, okay? Now, when you're in the academy, you will get one-on-one training. We have Discord. You can join the Discord. I walk you through this. You have these videos on the very simple process. This is not hard to do. This is very simple, guys, right? Very simple, right? You are sitting next to me right here. We're looking at the same chart. We're sitting together right now looking at the same chart, following the same rules of trades in the academy. Nothing changes here, okay? This video right here will be the only video that will be on there, right? That's it. It will be the only video that will be on there. Okay, that's it. This video right here. Go to the academy, join the academy, get your indicators, and watch this video. This is the only way we trade, okay? The 5-minute, we wait for the RSI to pull back. Why do we wait for the RSI to pull back? So we can get the best entry, right? A lot of times if you want, you can wait for the moon to change and then go back to a new green moon, right? So that way you're getting the best entry, right? So that's kind of what you want to do. So, very simple, right? Kelly, answer all those questions, Kelly. Right. So here we go. Where can I store my XDC? I mean, if you buy a ledger, buy the Nano X, right? Nano X, you can do the ledger on there, right? So now we go to the 2 hour. Here we have in our alert, right? Boom. We get in here. What do we see, guys? We take a look there. I don't want to end that right now. We're good. We take a look there, and now that we have our 2 hour alert, right? We go to our 5 minute, right? We always go to the 5 minute to enter. We get to the 5 minute. What do we see? A red moon. So we're waiting. We wait there. We wait for the crossover. We set the alert to tell us when there's a crossover. Click, right click, set alert, crossover. I go wash the dishes. I go play with the kids. Next thing you know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes later, 35 minutes later, I get a text message. What's it say? It goes, yo, VC, stop taking a shit. You got an alert. You got a green moon. You need to get over there. Right? Boom. You jump in. There. I sit down. I look at my phone. I look at my computer. I got a green moon. I got a green trend. I enter this trade, right? Here's my entry. Boom. Very simple to do. Here we go. I'm entering again. Nothing hard about this. Boom. I enter. Let's say that you enter terribly. You get at the top of this candle, right? I'm not even going to do a good entry. I'm going to do a shit entry. Now, we're going to hold this position, right? Now, this is what we talk about on this move. So where's the next time that we sell this? So let's go back to the 2 hour, right? Because what are we selling on? We're doing the 4 hour trade, but we're selling on the 2 hour red candle, right? Because remember, we're doing what? What are we doing? Right? Let's find it over here. I thought it was over here. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Green moon. Where's the next 2 hour red moon? Right here. That's the next red. So let's make this little zone here. I'm going to make a little square so that we can see this little zone. Now I'm going to click this. This is the 2 hour green, and I'm going to spread this out until the 2 hour red moon, which is right about here. All right, there we go. 2 hour red moon, which is right about there. And let me bring this down a little bit so that I can have that area. So here's your 2 hour green moon, right? So let's open this up. Let's get this right. 2 hour green moon right here, right? So there we go, 2 hour green moon. 2 hour red moon right there. There you go. And I'm going to make this box, I'm going to right click, I'm going to make this box a 2 hour color. So I'm right click and go to settings, and I'm going to make the style, that box I'm going to make white. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it orange so that it's different. That's my 2 hour moon, right? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this 2 hour moon and make duplicates, right? So I'm going to click this, control, copy, control, paste. And I'm going to move my next box, which is this one here. I'm going to move my next box to my next moon, right? Because that's what we're doing. We're tracking these 2 hour moons. To this 2 hour moon, which is right here. And then that would sell right here on this red moon right there. And then control copy, control V. And now I'm going to do my last green moon, which is right here. All right, there's my green moon. There's my 2 hour green moon. And then my last red moon, my cell right there. Okay. So green moon, red cell, green moon, red cell. Okay, now we got all our 2 hours lined up, right? What do we see? Green moon, red cell, right? There we go. Now I'm just going to extend these up so that they fit the platforms correctly. Green moon, let me open this up so we can get these moons in correctly. Green moon right there, red moon right there. Where do we sell? Perfect. Let's get this moved up right here, and that's where we're going to be there. And let's scroll down over here, and this one is basically, what do we have here? Let's open this up so you guys can get the education. Green moon is right there, red moon is right there. Perfect. And this one is the one we're working on. Green moon, red moon on the 2 hour. Perfect. And there we go. Okay, so those are our trades right there, guys. So now that we got these trades, these are the moons within the moon. Remember, we are trading within the moon, right? Which moon are we trading within? Right? What moon are we trading within here, guys? These are the moons that we're trading within right here. These are the 2 hour moons that we're trading, bro. See? All right, very simple, very easy to do. So now, you can see right there, 2 hour moons hit, fall, perfect, hit, fall. These are making money right here. So now, I always go to white and then I change my mind. I do. I always do that. I always do that, man. Okay, so now let's take a look here and let's figure out where we're at here. So here we go. This is our, let's go back to our 4 hour, right? Because I want to make sure that we're having some 4 hour things here. So what do we have on our 4 hour moons, right? Let's take a look at our 4 hour moons, right? So that should be a bigger box here. What I want to do here is kind of like put these moons together, right? So first of all, let me delete that. I'll delete that. Let's get this moon here, right? So this is your, let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's your 4 hour green moon, right? 4 hour green moon. I'm going to make a 4 hour section here for that green moon. There's your 4 hour green moon. I'm going to make it bigger, all right? And then I'm going to go to the red, right? There's your 4 hour. So within this square here, right, as you can see, this yellow square, actually let's make it white, Kelly. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to make it blue. So within this blue square here, guys, we're going to say this is our green 4 hour moon, right? Those are our moves. This is our red 4 hour. This is our next green 4 hour, right? So let's get this set up here, okay? So I'm going to control copy, control paste. All right, so now I'm going to move this next one over, and that's going to be off of here, right? Here's your green moon right here, and there's your 4 hour red moon right there, right? So there you go. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, there you go. Green moon, red moon, right? Now let's move on. And what do we have next? I'm going to copy this one right here. Control copy, control paste, right? I'm going to move this one over here, which is right here, this red moon right here. And then I'm going to move this green moon right there. So within these blue boxes, guys, are just the example of the green moons, right? The blue boxes are the 2nd of April, baby, right? Yeah, trades within trades, right? So the 4 hour green moons are the blue boxes to the red moons, right? Green moon, red moon, green moon, red moon, okay? These are the green moons for the 4 hour are the blue boxes. The 2 hour, right, are the orange boxes, which are the trades within the trades, right? Yes, the orange boxes are the trades within the trades, right? So this basically lets us know that inside this blue box, we have a positive trend. The 2 hour trades we get into are the trades that we make within that trend, and we're able to make profit on those trades. You see that? So now let's go take a look. Inside this 4 hour uptrend, we were able to make 2 trades off of our 2 hour, right? Very simple, right? 2 hours, 2 trades, there we go. We entered here on this green moon, right? Let's take a look at this. We entered here. Let me just do a new long. Let me delete that. Okay. So let's do our long profit here. We entered here on the green moon, right? Which means somewhere in here we would have got in. And then we would sell on the red moon, which is over here, right? So 4 hour green moon entry would be off this blue box over here somewhere, right? Which would be somewhere in here. And then we would sell on the 2 hour red moon, which would be somewhere around there, right? So somewhere around there. So that right there would have given us around our 3% on our first move, right? 150%. Then if you move to the next trade, right? Green moon comes back. We have an entry here on the 2 hour, right? We enter right there on the 2 hour. A little bit high, doesn't matter. We sell on the 2 hour right here trend, which is this candle, which is right about here, right? Which would give us another 3%. So this is 150% gains, 150% gains on these 2 moves right here. Perfect, right? Now we go back here, what do we got? We wait, we get a 2 hour moon right here. Remember, a 2 hour moon goes green. We get into a trade here. Then we sell on the 2 hour red moon. We sell right there. What did we make? Let's take a look at this profit. 2 hour moon in, 2 hour moon out. Jesus. I don't even want to show you this one, guys. I don't even want to show you how amazing this trade is, right? So remember, guys, 4-hour moons, 2-hour moons, right? We sell, right? If you want to be a consistent trader and you just want to hold a position, you buy in on the 2-hour moon, you buy in on the 4-hour moon, right? The 2-hour moons are more profitable when the 4-hour moon also is agreement with it, right? So when you get a 2-hour moon and you get in there and you're going to trade on the red hour moon, or when the red moon turns red, or get in on a 4-hour moon and sell on the 2-hour red moon, and then re-enter on a 2-hour green and sell back on the 2-hour red, right? So once again, look at this trade here. 2-hour red moon, right? You get in on the 2-hour red moon, right? Which would have been, let's just do it. Let's say you had a terrible entry, right? Let's just say you got into a bad position, right? Here's your 2-hour moon. You get in at the top of this candle, which would be right here. And you hold this all the way to this red moon, which is right here, right? This wick candle right here. So let's bring this down and say that you got out at the bottom of this candle here. That's an 18% gain. Right? So do the math. That means if you had 18% gain, right? So you have a 50x leverage, right? So if you do the math on that, so 18% times 50 is 900%, right? So there we go. So that one trade, by following the simple process of what we teach and train, was a 900% move, right? That's 900% right there. I mean, how long did this trade take to happen, right? I mean, we got in on March 21st. We sold on, let's see, Tuesday, March 24th. We sold on Tuesday, March 24th. This trade took 16 hours. 16 hours this trade took. So this trade took 16 hours, right? Almost the whole day. But you made 900%, right? That's 900%, guys. Right? Now let's go back. That's a big win. It's nothing important. It's just following the system, right? This is the easiest way to do this 4-hour and 2-hour trades, okay? 4-hour and 2-hour trades, right? 4-hour and 2-hour trades, right? All the indicators, guys, if you want the indicators, you can just go ask about the indicators inside the Discord, guys. Discord's real simple. What are you having? I'm trying to join the Discord, having problems. What are you having problems with? Do you know how to use Discord? When you go to Discord, right? Go right here. As soon as you join in the Discord, there's going to be a little thing right here. Start here. Go down. There's a main chat right here. Main chat. Click on the main chat if you have any questions or any problems, and somebody will come there and help you out. There's a bunch of people in the Discord. They will love to help you out, guys. We do have signals in the Discord. We post signals. We post the same signals that we have with our indicators. The indicators are just for you guys to learn to basically trade any coin that you want. XRP Mills, what up, baby? Right? So you can get in there, guys, right here. You would have made 900% on XRP. Jeez! Right? Now, let's go back there. That's a 900% gain. And now on the 2-hour, you're not buying back into XRP until you get way over here. Right? Here's a 2-hour trade right here. 2-hour. Here's your 2 hours right here. Here's a re-entry, right? How would this work on the 2-hour? You would re-enter another 2-hour trade in here, somewhere in here. This would be a sell on this red right here. So that's not a bad little trade. And you had a 4-hour trade that hit right here. So somewhere in here, you would have got a nice little trade. Let's see how much we would have made in this zone here. That zone, 6%. So that would have been a nice little 6% move right there on this moon. And then we got another 2-hour moon that hit right here. And we would be currently holding until this level. So let's see how we did on that trade. All right, let's take this trade right here. There's your green moon. Let me open this up a little bit. Let me get in here a little bit. Let me get in here a little bit. Okay, there you go. Green moon. We're in here on this green moon right here. We'll take a terrible trade. We'll get in on top. And then we hold until, here's green moon. You buy here. Let's say that you bought at the top of the candle because you're terrible. Right there. Terrible entry. The red moon comes in right here. So you sell at the bottom of this wick. So you sold at the worst possible moment because you didn't wait for the pullback. You panic sold. And this trade right here would have gave you another 9%. Another 9%, which is what? 450% profits, guys. It is that easy to trade with the indicators inside the academy. This is how you use the 2 hour and the 4 hour. You trade on the 4 hour, sell on the 2 hour red, buy back in on the 2 hour green, sell back on the 2 hour red. Now, when you're trading with the trend, right? Inside these blue boxes, right? These trends right here, these blue boxes, the reason why we trade with the trend is real simple. When the 4 hour moon is green, right, and we're trading inside of the blue boxes, which is the 4 hour moons, right? That means the longs are going to be more profitable during the 4 hours, right? Notice right here that we didn't have any like real entries. Here's a green moon here. The reason why we wouldn't take this 2 hour green moon, well, you still make money here, right? You still make money, right? So let's get this right. Here's a 2 hour green moon, right? Right in here. And the reason why we would avoid getting into this green 2 hour green moon in here is because we don't have a 4 hour green moon, right? So you're still gonna make money, man. Tony Bishop, 79. How does 9% get to 400%, 450% gains? Can anybody answer that for that man? Can anyone answer that? Did you see the kid who lost $800,000 shorting Bitcoin? No, but tell that guy to call me. Who's short? I mean, guys, I told you the Bitcoin bottom was 16,000. Tony, we're using 50x leverage on MEXC. So guys, if you want to use leverage, we recommend using MEXC, right? So right here underneath my videos, right here, go to my videos, right here, 50x, right? We're doing 50x. In my videos, right here, go here, you see the videos? Underneath my videos, you see this one right here? Click on that. That's where we trade. We trade on this. Sato. He's, man, stupido. And we got right here. Sign in right here, guys. Click on here. There's a link right here that you can join. They're doing a $1,000. When you guys sign up, there's a $1,000 USDT reward.
What's going on,
for
guys?
beginners.
Every time we're trading live, everyone's like, what exchange you're
Here's
on?
in that video, you're going to see a little QR code, and you're going to see a reference code in there, right? Use your phone to take the picture if you use the QR code, or type in that reference code right there. They have a $1,000 USDT beginner bonus that you can claim, guys. Plus, they give away like they drop you like coins, right? So you can get like coins, free airdrops when you're in there. They give a lot of coins. I mean, sometimes, guys, I wake up and I have like I aped back into Doge. Don't ape yet, man. Don't ape yet, big dog. So if you're in New York, right? If you're in New York, okay, who's that? Creative Culture. If you're in New York, you need to get what's called a VPN, okay? The VPNs are real cheap. They're $10 a month. And all you do is you change your IP address and say that you're in Chicago. That's it. All right, that's it. You show it, that's it. That's all you do, guys. All right, use your VPN if you're in New York, guys. Don't let the state you live in make you a slave. All right, so let's go. So now, guys, let's go back over here. And while we're trading here, even if you're doing the 2 hour moons, it's better to do a So guys, if you want to get into trading, right, first of all, if you want to make 50x on your money, go to my videos. It's the third video right now, right here. See this big blue box? Join MEXC. What's SA? What's SA, bro? I'm interested, but I'm in SA. What's that? San Antonio? Is that what you're talking about? Mackenzie, you in San Antonio? El Salvador? Where you at, bro? South Africa? Woo! Yo, you can do it in South Africa, bro. No problem, bro. You can do it in South Africa, dude. Actually, South Africa is one of the leading crypto adopters in the world, dude. Dogecoin is used all over South Africa. Yeah, Nigeria, guys. You guys are making. You guys have better benefits in South Africa than we do. You guys are ahead of the curve, believe me. Africa is adopting way faster than anything else. Ukraine! Shout out to Ukraine, guys. Okay, so guys, listen, they don't ask, so this is how you set up MEXC, guys. Okay, I need to make a video on MEXC. Let me remake that video. All you do is use an email. Okay, I'm gonna remake that video. When you guys sign up for MEXC, just use an email. Do not KYC. Do not KYC. Just do email. And then you use your cell phone for the 2FA, second for your security, to get text messages to send and receive text to money. Okay? Do not KYC, guys. Do not do ID. I need to redo that video. I'll redo that video for you guys so that you guys see that, man. All right, let's get back in here, guys. Now, when you're trading with the 4-hour moons, right? When the 4-hour moon is green, you have higher trades in the right trend, which makes more money, right? When the 4-hour moon isn't available, that's where trades are going to be a little bit tighter. So you don't want to be trading against the trend. When there's no 4-hour moon or 4-hour green moon section, a lot of times those trades are more about shorts, right? So if you get a 2-hour red moon and all of a sudden the 4-hour moon disappears, you would be looking to short the 2-hour red moon, and you would short that all the way down and make profits, right? Make your profits and actually hold them profits until you get back into, I mean, dude, that's a big short right there. I would take advantage of that short until your RSI bottoms out right there. But that's another thing, man. Right? But yeah, once the green moon, if there's no 4-hour green moon in this section here, then you're going to have pushes, but those pushes are going to be very weak. So you want to make sure that you're set to take profits right away. You don't want to not take profits on these moves because they're not going to last. So for instance, here's our 2-hour, right? As we go along, there's no 2-hour green moon. We go. We get a 2-hour green moon right here, right? Here's your 2-hour green moon. This particular trade had a spike. Let's see how much money you would have made on that spike, okay? This is where a lot of people make the mistake of trying to hold a position. Now this spike is still worth a good amount of money, 2.5% right there, which is 125% gains. We still made money on this, right? So how does this work, VC? How do you make money on a 2-hour green moon, right? I'm going to do a 2-hour green moon in the next video. This one I want to focus on the 4-hour, right? Kind of like a simplicity. So we still made money on that 2-hour green moon, but remember, a 2-hour green moon needs a 1-hour green trend, right? And we'll go back and look at this in the next video. Okay, so now 4-hour green moon comes in, we're set. Now in this area is where we look for the 2-hour green moons to have better movement because we are trading with the 4-hour trend. Get it? 4-hour trend is positive. What is happening with XRP right now? Currently, XRP is in a red 4-hour moon. What does that mean, VC? That means that we are about to go down for XRP, right? So during this section here, until XRP figures out a green moon, this is a short, right? So right here, when you have a 4-hour red moon hits, and you have a 2-hour red moon and the 4-hour hits, this means you should have shorted XRP on this candle. At 54 cents in this area is when you started looking for XRP shorts, right? Because that is like tangling right now with a possibility of dumping. And as you move forward, you can see here that we got our 2-hour red trend right here, right? Okay, let's go back over this. 4-hour moon went red right here. 2-hour moon is red. When the 2-hour trend goes red, you short right here. I'm gonna make a 2-hour video, man, on the same thing. I'm gonna go back, but I want to focus on the 4-hour right now. Okay. So 4-hour moon is now red, which simply means moving forward, all trades in XRP, right, off the 2-hour and the 1-hour should be more, take profits right away, tighter profits. You need to be perfect on there, but you are in a downward trend right now with XRP, guys, just so you know. So that's the video for these 4 hours. And right now, until that 4-hour becomes a positive cookie again, right? As soon as that 4-hour hits, we're going to go long again, and we're going to run XRP back up. That's going to be the next trade, right? So currently right now, I'm going to leave these boxes here. We're sitting here on this red moon, and I'm going to mark this red moon so when we come back, we can do another video on how we made money on that. I'm going to make that pink so that I remember, maybe not pink. Let's go green so that we know, maybe not green. I need a good color here, man. Let's go yellow. Yellow, okay. So we come back on that red moon. What do I do all day? I mean, I set alerts. I play Call of Duty. I play zombies. I make dinner. I make tacos, steaks. I go out for wine. I do tastings. I play with my dog. I play poker. Right now, I'm making these videos right now because we're in the trading academy. And a lot of guys have been, coming into the academy, and, I want to give the best information possible so that people can, do this without me being there, and I can go back to like having more I watch NBA. Actually, it's about time for the games, babe. Any games on today, baby? Now you guys are mentioning it. I watch NBA League Pass. Okay, so we're good. You're dealing. So the thing about MEXC, guys, we have an affiliate program. If you ever have any problems with MEXC, we have contacts in the Philippines with them. So if you're using a VPN and have any problems, we'd be able to probably help you out on that, no problem. But yeah, the Philippines don't care what New York thinks, guys. So they're not going to check into it. They don't give a shit about what's happening there. But what I would do is I would trade there, and then as you make more money and more money, I would take your money and move it over to your other exchanges so that, you have your money safe, right? Because I don't trust any exchange, to hold all my money. So as I trade, I keep moving my money out of my exchanges to my wallets, my Nano X's or my Trust Wallet or my MetaMask, so that I'm not, they're not on the exchange. Because, dude, man, at any time, at anything like that, I wouldn't really what was that, tomorrow? I don't trust any exchange. At the end of the day, you want your keys, your crypto. Remember that, guys. Recently ended. The Bulls beat the Lakers. Let's go. Did you guys see that Bulls beat the Lakers? That was a great game. We just watched that. All right. Let's see what's coming up. All right, so upcoming Orlando, KYC, 76ers. Who else is that? I don't see any good teams here, man. KYC, Boston. Oh, that's tomorrow, dude. What's today? Nothing today? Bro, there's no games today, bro. All right, let's get back to this. I don't really trace any exchanges, bro. Nexo, they seem to be safe, I guess, but I mean, look what they did with all that staking. Crazy. All right, so let's get back into this, guys. I'm going to go into more of this, but we're going to come back, recheck this 4-hour trade that we're waiting on. Currently, it's a 4-hour red. It's in a buy zone here. Now, your Fibonacci's are pointed up, which means that this still believes that XRP is going to have a run on the 4-hour, which means we should be looking for about 62 cents, right? Or at least this 50X mark right here. So XRP is looking to wind back up and hit at least 60 to 65 cents. So this is the pocket that it's looking to get into. This is called the golden pocket. Starts at 58 cents, goes to 62 cents, maxes out at 65 cents. So guys, we're going to take a look and keep a look on this, guys, and we'll go back and take a look. But this is how you do 4-hour trades using the 2-hour, guys, with the 50x leverage. Hope you liked it. If you want more information, this is inside the academy. This is the 4-hour trade using the 2-hour candle, and we will get into other trades as well. But these are the safest trades. And this is where we are.